Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome back. My name is Jax, and today I'm answering more of your questions that you've submitted for me. Thank you to anybody who submitted your questions. The reason there's a part 2 is because I wanted to answer as many as possible, so I'm going to try and get through a bunch of these. First one is, what is my favorite game? I'm not sure what specific genre of game you're talking about. In terms of video games, I play this one called Medieval Dynasty. I'm obsessed with it. I make these elaborate family trees of all the characters. If you don't know, basically you create a medieval village, you get married, you have kids, and you recruit people to join your village. You're building blacksmiths and mines and farms, and you get animals, and you do everything. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this game, clearly. I really love it. If you're talking other kinds of games, I'm one of those kids that likes Monopoly, and I'm quite good at it. So I like that until everyone gets really mad at me. Yeah, and then card games and things. I quite like Rummy Cub, just typical cards. I like poker, those sorts of things. I never play for money. I don't gamble. I hate it so much. I have an actual phobia towards gambling. So yeah. Thank you for asking this question. I love your hair. Thank you. That's very kind of you. But have you ever had it really short? Yes. Most of my life has been very short hair. Currently, we have this perm thing going on. It's a little bit of a perm, not really, but I've had it super short, like that before, basically. I don't know if I can really do it, but yeah. And I think after this summer, I'm going to go back to really, really short. The problem I have with short hair is that I look like I'm 12 years old, and I don't want to look 12. Yeah, so I just look super, super, super young, and it's not the vibe. So yeah. Where in Canada do I live? I live in the province of Alberta, which is on the western side. It's a landlocked province. If you've ever heard of Banff or Calgary, that's kind of my stomping ground. I love it. It's very expensive. It's very cold in the winter, but Canada is a vibe sometimes. How did I know I was gay? I've talked about this a few times, I think, but essentially I watched the coming out video of Dylan Geik. He was a D1 wrestler and then a student at Columbia University in the United States. And I watched his coming out video where he basically talked about how he didn't think he was gay when he was younger because he didn't fit the stereotype of a gay guy. He wasn't interested in makeup or drag race or fashion or any of that sort of thing. And it kind of just opened his eyes up to being gay, and that, a gay person can be a wrestler or a farmer or anything like that. And it was after I watched this video that I thought, oh, wow, this is crazy. Because I'd grown up in a very small conservative farming community. So I thought that if you were going to be gay, you had to have very specific interests and personality traits. And so after I watched this video, it was kind of like my whole brain unlocked a new chapter or something. And I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe this is who I am. And then after about a year or two of thinking about it and sort of learning about everything, I was like, yeah, this is who I am. So that's how I knew. The next question is, when did I come out and how? What was life like before and after I came out? So I've kind of talked about how I knew and how I came out, but my life before was very typical. I was a sporty kid. I was a farm kid. My family's not religious in any way. Grew up in a small community with grandparents and everyone like that. And yeah, I wasn't I was essentially I thought I was asexual. I thought that I wasn't attracted to anybody, and I thought I was a little robot almost. And that's not a diss on asexuality in any way, but it's just how I viewed myself. I'm on the spectrum, so I just thought, oh, well, maybe it's a spectrum thing where I'm just not interested in people. I'm more interested in, fixing things and taking things apart and that kind of thing. So yeah, but life before that was really good. Like I enjoyed life then. I enjoy life now. Yeah, it was just quite different. Did I go to the Taylor Swift Eras tour? Do I plan on trying to get one of her future concerts? I did not get to the Eras tour. I really wanted to. I tried several times. I tried several different continents, but it just was not in the cards. I nearly bought tickets, but I didn't know if they were real or if they were fake. So I decided it's not worth the risk. So yeah, and I will absolutely try to go to her future concerts. Like in 10 years when she goes on tour again, 100%. I would love to. If you were, okay, so sorry, this question's a little long-winded, but living in Canada, would I be, okay, so basically asking if I would be open to living in San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, I have no problem with San Antonio. My family almost moved to San Antonio, which is funny you asked this question, but at the end we decided that Canada was probably the better place to live, and it would have been cool to kind of grow up as a transplant Texan. But so yeah, I have no problem with Texas and San Antonio and all of that. But yeah, so thank you guys for asking all these really interesting questions. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them here or regularly check my Instagram, which is where I tend to ask for questions. So if you want to ask a question, by all means, do that. And thank you again for watching this part 2 of my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will talk to you guys tomorrow.